This is Badante, and thank you for joining Building with Badante. This is part 2 of a throne building. It's the current name for it. I'm helping a friend out with her club. She just wanted me to build something regarding a throne, so this is it. This is part 2. We left off with this frame. Since then, I have came up with the ideals to add a moat, and then add some grass back, and start working on the pattern for the walkway, and also the border wall of the building itself. The border is going to be in black. Everything else will be done in color. Alright, so let me get this grass finished because it's annoying me. So you can place in singles, or you can put up a whole row. And this is pretty much a hole I'm filling up, so it doesn't matter what slips down there. It's all going to get covered up anyways. So very handy, makes things very fast and effective. All right, so what I've learned about water over time is you can make it deep water to where you're completely submerged, so that'll be the end goal. But the water will actually show the color that's underneath it. So, of course, the wall will be black, but the bottom here, I think I'm going to light it up so that the water glows a specific color. So my color palette that I'm working with is what you see below, those colored cubes. So I can use one of those. In this case, I like that neon green, so we will use that. And let me check out the height. Yeah, that's perfect. So that is the ground, and that'll be water, and that'll be the top layer of water. And then water on top. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Well, shoot. Yeah, that'll have to do. It won't be too deep, but so let me get this glow effect down. And you can see I'm going 4 cubes away from the building. 4, 4, 4, and so on. Keep it even. Finish up the wall. And add the rest of the green. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. When you're doing these arches like that, it's kind of hard to make them even. So this is the actual middle of the curve right here. But if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. the top layer of the grass is. As far as building goes, I tend to move really fast compared to others, or most others. Like I said, I've done it all before, so as long as I have an ideal, things will move really fast. Okay, so let's check this out. So this is what it's going to look like for the moat. Push this up. Alright, I didn't need to do that, but it's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, we'll do it from here. So putting this glowing cubes down like this underwater will of course make the water green. If I did blue, it'd be blue, and so on, whatever color you put down. If it was white, it'd just be a lighter color of blue. Alright, so that is the basic framework of the moat. And I really want to put water in now, but I'm going to have to go the whole way when I do it. I like to do it all at once, so leave that for later. Alright, so now the paint in the butt part. Filling up the rest of the wall. Alright, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3 I have to go. And I want to check that edge, make sure that cube didn't go over. Nope, we're good. Alright. So the floor is going to be at the top of these black cubes, which gives us a lot of empty space below the floor. That's perfect. It's what we want. The reason why is because it allows us to make a in-depth floor. What's the way to explain it? It will it'll have glass and that you can look down through the floor in and see different colors. So it'll have depth. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. She's done some over here, a little bit. It's like maybe 1 or 2 cubes deep, I think. But you'll get the idea once you see it. Nope. It's out there. There it is, over there. So there it is right there. So see, you can see through the floor to the next color layer. That's what we're looking for. Gives us lots of room to do that over here, but maybe even deeper. But look at her floor. Came out really nice. Oh, I noticed I didn't make the walkway on the other side the same length. Son of a gun. Let's fix that now. Let's get our scaffolding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 20. 20 before curves. All right. All right, let me show you. So we have 2 ways that we can remove cubes. Well, there's 4 ways. There's 2 different types of bombs that you can throw, grenades. Let me pull them bad boys out. Like so. Or with your editing tool, which is this. Right click, and it destroys blocks. Now, the quicker way, if you have the money for it, where is it? There it is to buy a mount. It's a special mount. It's a craft or building mount. Really meant for builders. And it's basically a bulldozer. So I can type that in, boom, he pops right up. So I'm going to select him, and I'll show you him. And of course, it's in the shape of a bull. Very, very dangerous mount in the fact that whatever it touches, it destroys, which makes it excellent for builders. As long as you don't touch your building. So that gives me more than enough room to get that floor out. So we can stop clicking the wrong things. We'll get back to a normal mount that won't destroy my building. Okay, so what did we say that was? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 11, 12, 13, 20. And then that's when it should turn. Get rid of that mistake. So we got 3, 2, 2. Yep. And then the straightaway begins. Like so. There we go. Then 3, 2, 3. In reverse. Perfect. You'll notice I I bounce around a lot in my building, meaning I jump from the wall to the floor and back again. I do that a lot. It's good to do, actually. If you're building a lot, it's going to get really monotonous. I mean, most of the time you can not care, but it helps. Helps not to get you burnt out of it. A lot of people get burnt out of building. They're really not into it. And so they stop. They'll get in the middle of a build, and they've been doing it in the boring way, and then they stop because they're tired of it. Mix it up. Keep things fresh. Is that still 3? Yep. I got it. Oh, come on. Piece of shit. So you can see it's kind of tedious. That's why a lot of people hate building. I enjoy it. I find it relaxing. I don't mind. Especially when you're done building something. It's 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's accurate. I do have some specialties for building. The main one, though, above all, is buildings. Living structures, anything like that. That is what I learned first and what I specialized in and kept on doing over and over and still do today, as you can see. I mainly build in Club Patagonia, although every once in a very, very blue moon, you'll see me building in other clubs like this. I don't do it. I don't do it at all. Especially for free, with the exception of friends. Like Willow here, or AKA Star. For Willow, I'd gladly do it. No problem. If this was anybody else but a friend asking, I would charge millions in game money. It's a lot. It's huge. In order to afford me, you would have to be like a club leader or something like that and have just a lot of money on you. And I do get the offers, so mainly turn them down because I'm just mainly not interested. I don't really need money. And that is the outcome of being an alpha player. Been on the game so long, you got most of the stuff anyways. But for those of you listening who do play Trove, I do take offers. I'm willing to take offers. So as long as the build's reasonable and you guys don't want, something that I got in my club. A lot of those builds take months to do. I'm not interested in doing a month, several months build in another club. But if it's reasonable, like within a week or two, then yeah, I have no problem with that. But once again, like I said, I will charge you a lot. Because guaranteed it'll be the best build in your club when it's done, and people will come around to just look at it. And it will increase your likes on your club. Guaranteed. Or you can not be lazy and just do it yourself. And there's the wall. Rock on. So the top edge of this, of course, is where the floor is going. Looking good. All right. Next part, let's try to figure out the coloring for this. Because I'm about to hit those steps, and I kind of want to know what the color is going to be before I do it. Let's take a look at our palette. Son of a gun, how'd that 6 get in there? Super green. Nope, that's not it. I'm looking for neon. Glowing green. Yeah, I believe that was it. Glowing green. Yeah. Okay. Let's try blue. Should I make a feng shui color, or should I just mix the color up? I'll feng shui 'em. You'll see me laying extra blocks on accident every once in a while. It's a nasty leftover side effect of building gear, which is only really meant to destroy blocks. It makes my destroying blocks speed a lot quicker, so let me take that off right now. Put on my normal gear. There we go. And there's the what I call builder's gear. You can see it's got laser mancy on it. That's block removal or block editing. That's the speed at which you do it at. The more you have, of course, the faster you are. And so I carry 2 of them. Both of them are 95. So the 2 of those alone are more than enough for me to destroy a lot of blocks at once. But when you're adding blocks, it gets tedious. You tend to make more mistakes than anything else. Okay, so we got blue, pink, and let's go white next. Blue, pink, green, white. Green is next. Let's take a look back, step back, and see how it looks. She likes that calico look, so why not? Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. See, it matches that. Alright, let's finish up the design. Go back to our black trim. You can see the stairs will be starting here. So it's kind of confusing at first if you've never done this before, but here in a moment you'll see it. As far as how I'm laying down these cubes to match with the stairs, if you don't already see it, it's coming. I don't like that. So 1. No, I think we're going to have to like it. That in there. Okay, yeah, so those can just wrap up. Do a U shape. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now let's continue on with our pattern. What do we start off with? Blue? Alright. Pink. See how that worked? Ooh, the camera flipped the fuck out. Alright. What do we have after that? Pink, white. So we'll do white right in the middle. Like so. It's not too bad for a quick floor design. Better than most. She likes the color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this floor design different than the design of the floor on the interior. But that is it for now. Got the moat going up. Outer walkway floor design done. Wall done. Some editing of the terrain done. And the design for the moat done. I haven't completed the moat, but we got the design ready for it. So we can start mimicking it all the way around. So, once again, thank you for joining and watching the Badante, or excuse me, the Bad Moon channel. This is Badante, and we will see you on part 3 in Building with Badante.